Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Matt and it is finally Fiendish Friday. TGIF. Yes, it's so good to be here. I'm glad it's finally the weekend. Hopefully each and every one of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, whenever it is you're watching this. I hope you're having a great time with your family or friends, whatever it is that makes you happy. I hope you're doing it because that's always what's most important in life is keeping yourself happy and those around you happy. Now, on to today's magical masterpiece of a film here. It's one that I've seen several times and one that I never will forget, even from the very first time I saw it. It is very memorable from beginning to end. It is a very powerful piece of film here. It pulls no punches. It basically makes you feel like a unwilling accomplice to something really bad because everything that happens in this is just unforgivably brutal. It's tough to sit through in parts of this. If you're not a desensitized gore hound like myself, it's nothing to sit through. But I imagine for most it could be pretty traumatic in ways. Now, this one is from 2008. I have the unrated version. It's running at an hour and 36 minutes. It stars Morjana, Alaoui, Mylene, Jampanoi, Catherine Begin, Robert Toupin, Patricia, Tolan, Juliet, Gosselin, Xavier, Dolan-Tadros, and this is directed by Pascal Laugier, and that is Martyrs. Yes. Which I don't see this cover put out there as often as the Blu-ray or the other DVD for this. I do happen to like this one more than those two. I don't know why, because maybe because it's so plain and basic, and it just fits to a T of what you're going to see within the first half of the film, because it's like you get to see two different films in this. It starts off one way, and then it ends in a fashion, and then it jumps and restarts and goes in another brutal direction, one that you don't really see coming at first. It's very catches you by surprise in ways. The first time you watch it, it's very, very unforgiving. So what's this bad boy about? So it's about these two girls. What is it? Lucie and Anna. And Lucie is a girl that right from the very beginning she's only about, I want to say, 11 or no, 12. She's 12ish. 12. And she is you see her escape this looks like an abandoned warehouse type building, and she is running for her dear life and screaming for her dear life. That is the very first thing you're basically treated to that adds to the story. Then you go quickly into some investigative work to it. It's very quick paced. It keeps rolling. It doesn't lag at all in this one. It's just got a constant repetition. It's just running on all cylinders at the full speed at the entire film practically. At least it's going 80% of the speed throughout most of it, and then it jumps up to 110% of it, even though that's impossible to go to 110%. That's like going to 11 on the stereo. You just can't do it. And do they still call them stereos nowadays? I don't have a newer stereo or any kind of stereo right now. I got a Blu-ray player, I got a television, and that's what I need right now. I need to get a surround system there. I do know that. Or a soundbar or something to go along with it right now, because down in the dungeon, as I like to call it, where I'm at right now, where I do a lot of my viewing, and then of course my filming of my videos. So it gets a little. The good thing is it's super quiet down here, and besides the moans and groans of all the tortured souls. No, I'm kidding. It's not that kind of a dungeon. Um, so you fast forward it 15 years later. Well, first you go through some stuff where they're growing up a little bit in this orphanage, and automatically Lucie and Anna have a bond because both of them have been horribly abused. The only difference is Lucie's character has been abused beyond the breaking point. She has terrible visions, hallucinations. I mean, not visions. Terrible hallucinations beyond all belief, both audio and visual, auditory and visual hallucinations. It's downright scary in places. I'm not gonna lie. The when you fast forward to that 15-year mark, and she finds this family, and she is 100% guaranteeing that this is the mother, and this mother and father in this family are the ones that did all this horrible injustice to her when she was a 12-year-old. You get treated to some extremely brutal murders involving a double barrel shotgun. I don't like to give away too much when it comes to certain things, but the impact and the veracity the ferocity of it, it's just ferocious. The degree of violence that they created just from those four murders right away on that end. And then you are spending the night with Lucie, as this is before Anna comes back into into the story. Lucie is there by herself. She's slaughtered this family. She calls Lucie in Anna. Lucie calls Anna for help, and Anna comes in. Lo and behold, saves the day. She gets rid of the bodies, and it's clearly that Lucie has had something happen to her. She has been all slashed up all along her back and her arms, and she is mumbling something like, "Oh, this is the worst she's done to me yet." And then you finally see what she is talking about. Through, of course, Lucie's own vision, you get to see what she is basically hallucinating, and it's a hallucination flat out that she's being attacked by this woman that has been deeply scarred and destroyed both physically and mentally, and she is being attacked by this woman. And that's how she gets all these gashes and scars all across her body, is from this. And she happens to carry a straight blade, which anybody knows a straight blade is a very it's a very good tool. If it's used properly, it can really destroy somebody's life. If or at least it could really destroy somebody's body. Let's just say that you could kill somebody with a straight blade. That's how serious they can be, and how deadly a straight blade can be. As you can see here, she's actually, you see her showing it shows her holding it, and you clearly can see that. Now, that's just the first part of the movie. I don't want to give too much more away, because if you haven't seen this and you see the second half of it, your mind it's already been blown by the first part. Part two, the second half of the film. It just is another. It packs one hell of a wallop, and it changes tempo. It goes from something more not quite as malicious, but this second time, it's the second half is so mean spirited and depressing and just melancholy-ish. It just makes you like just dread what you're seeing, you know, like the breakdown of these poor human beings to become, essentially they're becoming martyrs, because they see past life and pain and everything that's going on. They don't see what's there anymore. They can only see the afterlife and what it entails. And this has a lot. There's that religious aspect to it where martyrs can see an afterlife, and it's is very interesting. I like how Pascal put this together, both visually and story wise. It's very, very well done film. Now on to what kind of ratings I would give this one. On the 1 through 5 for a technical side, I'm going to give this one a 4 because it is filmed very, very, very good. I never find myself, as far as pacing, I never find myself bored. I never find myself looking around for something else to do. I never picked up my phone once and started texting or chatting or whatnot, or playing a game or whatever it is on my phone that I'm doing at that time, watching a video on YouTube. I don't know. It's random. I'm random. So we got a 4 on that technical side, and as far as an entertainment side, this thing is so entertaining that, like I said, it never gets boring. The acting is top notch. The story is just flows so fluidly and perfect, and it just is something that, if you haven't seen it, you must see to believe it, because it is an astonishing picture. It is brutal. It is very violent. It is very mean. It is not for everyone, like all of my reviews. This is, by the way, the best way to watch this is the original French subtitled version. That's the purist in me coming out. Even though the English dubbed version still, it gets the point across, and it delivers it exactly like how the French version does. It's just the dubbing of the dialogue is a little wonky in ways. It's almost like it's kind of upbeat feeling. It takes away some of the the fear from the film, in my opinion. So I would skip away from that dubbing unless you really absolutely are not feeling subtitles for your viewing. Go ahead and do it. You're not really missing a lot, other than the impact of the acting is that is a little up and down, because there's especially with the family dynamic of the family that is slaughtered at the beginning of the, not the very beginning, but about a quarter of the way into the film. It definitely, that whole dialogue, the way it's been dubbed over, just does not really work, and the people that they had do it are just, like I said, it has an upbeat kind of feel with the tone of their voice, and it just doesn't work, because this is a very downbeat film. There is nothing upbeat about this, not one little bit, other than it's an amazing film. That's the only thing upbeat about it, you know. And I'm going to give it a 5. So that's a 9 out of 10. The last two movies were 9 out of 10s. I could have easily swapped either one of them out and did either Morris County today or yesterday. Both of them are just amazing films. I can't say enough good about either one of them. Excuse me. And then I also did Taxidermia earlier this week. That was just on point. It was just such a good film. Alright, what else did I do this week? I forget, I did Killing of America in there at one point, and then, I don't remember the other one I did. That's okay. That's okay. I don't remember. See, Tuesday, Killing of America was Wednesday. Tuesday was Taxidermia. Whatever. Whatever. You guys can go back and look for yourselves. All right, I'm going to get the hell out of here. It's at 15 minutes. I got stuff to do. It's Friday night. I hope all of you have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. And as always, I love your faces and